Brand new year, same old energy. The Rough Tackle podcast, where we bring you everything Ghana Premier League. Done with the first round. We've entered the second round, and it's getting very, very interesting with some of the results that we've gotten so far. Match day 18 last weekend saw at some venues, and we'll talk about all that. But we are heading into match day 19 with some gigantic clashes in front of us. I'm here with Selassie and Dela. My name, as you know, is Mutala Yakubu. Guys, brand new year, the energy is still up. Ghana Premier League getting interesting.
Yeah, Sakwada would say it's a beautiful brand new day.
Yeah.
Ping.
We did. Dela, Selassie.
Yeah, I'm expecting more goals from the games. I can only hope and wish.
The league, they say we don't get striker. No? You wish for more goals.
Yes, that'll make it more entertaining.
The league that we don't have enough strikers.
The most entertaining game I've been to was the one that ended the first round of matches, Kotoko versus Swedru All Blacks.
Yeah.
My goodness, the atmosphere, the goals.
You went to Swedru?
I went to Swedru. It was
you see the Swedru bars. You see the people.
They
just love their football.
They love their football. They don't joke with their
It's
football.
massive.
Very, very
I said
massive.
the first day I went to Swedru, I was like, wow.
I was even surprised.
It's like the whole town comes to the Swedru Park just to come and watch Swedru All Blacks.
It was amazing.
And it feels like this is what we have. They are hard to folk.
The love for the game is not as dead as we thought.
No. When you go to the hinterlands, it's Accra, Kumasi that maybe I don't call them. When you go to Baby
Gold Stars,
it's like the people in there feel, this is what we have.
And you see, the truth is, and that's also one of the reasons why our league seems like it's not really getting the attention it's supposed to get. Because look at it from, let's look at the English Premier League, for instance. The clubs that are getting the attention are town-based, community-based clubs.
Community-based clubs.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Fulham, United, Tottenham.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is a typical Tottenham Hotspur fan that no matter what, he's supporting Spurs. So like, because he
Just
stays
like our
around,
former president.
born and bred there.
Yeah.
You get people that support Reading. It's because
My boss here, Ampofanka, supports Liverpool because he grew up in Liverpool.
you see. So like
And that is their culture. Where you grew up is where you support, irrespective of where you find
but
yourself.
look at us now. Unfortunately, the traditional clubs, and it's not the fault of any private owner. The traditional clubs, unfortunately, have not been able to maintain their starter that they are losing their core. Look at Oko United. For me, I don't know how Oko United cannot survive playing football. Like, if you are looking for regions where people have money,
Kowi is one.
Kwewu is one of them. Oko United, Asare.
These days they play at Dansuma.
Like because Oko United, they play for Dansuma. Can you imagine? Oko United, their home ground is at
11 wonders.
Like, look at 11 wonders right now. Right now,
You know, one thing I enjoy sometimes when I'm watching the English game, when I see parents come to the stadium, dress their kids in the traditional. If it's Ipswich, the child will be wearing Ipswich.
Organic fan base.
So they grew up with that. But Heart of Folk is doing something like
Yes.
that. These days they have a fan base just for kids. And they bring them to the stadium all the time.
I've seen
So
them
even the CEO of Diana Atapoku told me he wants to take an initiative like that because if you groom the next generation, they grow up to become. They say there be Ghana Premier League. Because we the kids or we the younger generation, we grew up on the
Manchester United
Stadium. We grew up on the English Premier League
doing anything.
And the Champions League. We have to be intentional about that. Very
we have to be intentional about that. That is the word. We have to be intentional about.
Because when it comes to fandom now, one, the demography is changing. People's taste is changing. And
there are options. People have options.
And the community base, like there's fewer community based clubs in Ghana now. Most of them are private business owners. So you have to do more to get the people around you.
Charlie, somebody say he has been a Leeds United fan for 50 years.
Leeds United.
Helen Road for 50 years. Somebody said he's been supporting Crystal Palace for the last 60 years. And he doesn't miss any game unless he's sick. Charlie, we'll come to one day. Donald should give us a proper topic like this. Let's sit, do a holistic, have a holistic conversation about why we are not getting fan culture. It's very important. But let's look at match day 18. Benjamin Asare is back.
He's back.
He was imposed.
He's back.
How to folk one, but they are not even looking at how to folk one. It's about Benjamin Asare is back.
Asare is back.
He's kept a clean sheet. Now Didi Dramani comes out. It looks like every week now Didi comes out and say Asare Agbasi.
Asare has to go to the World Cup. I think that's the campaign everyone is on right now. Asare has to go to the World Cup.
But he's already. Oh my, come on, he's there.
That's the camp. No, it got to a time he was not playing.
Okay.
He missed
were
about 9
struggling.
games.
Yeah, Hasselhoff were struggling. People were questioning whether he can actually go to the World Cup. What's happening with him? We are not getting any updates.
But do you think his inclusion and he keeping the clean sheets was a statement again? Reminding people that
he has to be in the post. He has to be making saves. He has to be playing week in, week out for us to be sure that our goalkeeper is in top form and is ready for the World Cup. It's not very far away now. And I think I was happy to see him against Ohio United. A 1-0 win. I would have wanted more goals. I
looks like
goals.
these days,
So
Maulu Wayo is fast becoming
the main man.
Hero.
But he has always been.
Of Hatofuk. And he's been popping up with some very important goals.
Wayo has always been in and out of, like, when it comes to saving Haas. Anytime Haas need goals, so far he's been the go-to guy, because anybody that they bring to score the goals fails to do that. I think he needs to start taking the responsibility and start doing that, because at the end of the day, he's been one of the whether he likes it or not, he's one of the experienced players in the Hatofuk team now. He's been with the team for about 3 seasons now, so obviously we expect him to show up and give more than what he does. For Asare, I think, the last time I was there, I told you that, see, this thing is a no-brainer. He's the number one. I'm a fan of Agbasi, everybody knows. I
spoke with Shaban, and Shaban was like, Hatofuk should be clear in their minds of what they want.
Because
it's left with 16 games till the end of the season. They are not even in the FA Cup. So you have 16 games. Are you going to share the 16 for Agbasi?
No, see.
Forget Hatofuk should be clear in their minds.
They shouldn't make the mistake Barca fans did. Rafinha and Lamine Yamal.
Forget this.
And they push one who didn't deserve it.
They should be clear in their mind.
What be the name? Asare is your number one. We are in a World Cup season. Some clubs, they make it their responsibility to make sure that they have at least a player or two in the World Cup squad.
Money will come Hatofuk in there. If Asare goes to the World Cup.
Look at that one. Look at the monetary benefit. The money that will come to Hatofuk. For you, the player's not even going to just go warm the bench.
He's going to start. That makes it more
imagine
interesting.
Ghana versus England. The team sheet
Benjamin Asare.
And Benjamin Asare from Hatofuk.
Etched in history.
Is the goalkeeper. Is the goalkeeper for the Black Stars and the goalkeeper from the Ghana Premier League.
Imagine he plays against England. So fantastic saves.
Like the penalty he saved like this. I'm not saying England should get penalty, but he shows up with some high quality performance. Automatically, whether you like it or not, there are people in Europe that haven't heard of Hatofuk before. There are people that will be watching football that haven't heard of Hatofuk
of course.
or what it is.
He's automatically selling the brand.
Proper PR.
Selling the brand. Like the biggest PR you can ever have.
The biggest PR you can ever have in the history of as a club.
Because the World Cup, when his name on the sheet, the
people start searching for him.
He plays for Accra Hatofuk, a club based in Ghana.
And you know what that means? Any player that moves from Hatofuk, if I am an agent for Hatofuk, or I'm the manager of Hatofuk, or I'm the CEO, owner of Hatofuk, and I walk into any meeting and I tell you that my player played at the World Cup. Papadi, me crap are there. I'll go past World Cup, go volunteer small stuff. You know, be small. How much more player
we play?
So that one there, like World Cup is World Cup. Whatever you like it. That be why players will do everything.
So there should be a conscious effort from Hatofuk.
You have to be deliberate about it.
Say,
but I think maybe they are being a bit greedy in wanting Agbasi to be included in the World Cup squad.
Yeah, I don't think they are being greedy. I think they are trying to please Agbasi in a way. Because he's not been bad.
Because like they know the truth of the matter is both of them can be there.
And I heard he signed a short-term contract with them. Because first of all, they were not sure whether he will still perform at the highest level.
Let's be honest. Agbasi, he's a good kid. Like, he's a good guy. Very respectful. And he also knows life.
Yeah, you know him from dreams. Yeah, you work with him
closely. He's a good guy, respectful guy. He knows that the number one is Asare.
Asare, yeah.
If they are able to talk to Agbasi well, Asare finishes this World Cup.
Some Saudi club will come pay some 200, 300,000.
Make I tell you something. That our set of goalkeepers right now. The next goalkeeper that we are going for is Agbasi. If Agbasi becomes consistent, he's walking straight into the Black Stars. His time will come.
Yeah.
Me, I believe in life is like that. Agbasi in time will come simple. See, next season, if Agbasi still there has a folk, where Asare left. Straight Black Stars number one.
Yeah.
Because you are even looking at the goalkeepers that we have now, who comes in?
So, nobody.
Yeah, I understand. But after that one, Hearts of Folk pulling off that 1-0, I was in Kumasi. A lot of Sahani at the point. And for the first time this season, I heard Kotoko fans calling for the head of Karim Zito. They felt they shouldn't have dropped points against Brekum Chelsea. After the game, I spoke to Samba Onel, and he was telling me that if you want to win the league, these are teams that you don't drop points against. It looks like Kotoko is beginning to lose a bit of steam.
Yeah, I think it's bound to happen. They've played a lot of games. They've had a break as well. I think after the final game of the season last year, they went for a bit of a break, but not so long a break. But I think Kotoko need to be realistic in the options they have. Yes, they have a good team. They have good players. They have solid coach. In my opinion, they shouldn't sack Karim Zito. This is the mistake most clubs do. You change up the team drastically and bring in a new coach and you expect him to do magic. It doesn't work like that. You have to give the coach time to work. He has to build what he wants to do with the team, put his plan, his game plan into place and help the players understand what he wants to do. That will take time. Right now, we are interested in quick results before the long-term coaching role for anyone in particular. But I think that Karim Zito has done a good job so far. They are still in the FA Cup. They are still in the Ghana Premier League race. It's not over yet. And they should give him some bit of time. Impatience is what has brought many of these clubs backwards in recent times. They have to be very patient with this Karim Zito.
I think one of the shocks I had in March 18 had to come from the University of Ghana Stadium. 11 wonders. I thought their confidence is gone.
11 wonders.
Then they come up with
Basake.
an amazing performance against Basake Holy Stars.
I think it was on Monday. It was on Monday. That game was on Monday.
Especially that first goal. A well-worked team goal. As one person may give you up. Even though
redemption.
Most of us know that Charlie, it will be extremely difficult.
It's gone.
They still want to see this till the end.
You remember the last time I was here, I told you. I said two things. I talked about Samobodu that he has been on, we will sack you. When they want to sack him, he find a way and comes back. So when I was going to play Kotoko, I knew that he was going to give Zito a tough.
If he had lost that game against Kotoko,
like
he would have been sacked. But he always finds a way.
Yes, remember, beginning of the season, you never match no
he put together a run.
See, remember I told you that what we don't want and what we should never get to is 11 wonders knowing that they are going on relegation within the middle of the second round. It will worry everybody.
Yeah.
And I like what they are doing. They don't have to go down without putting up a fight. It's football. And where they are, for me, I think they are just few decisions away from surviving the league. Unfortunately, some of the decisions, they can't rescind them. If I wish, they should rescind some of them. Like, obviously, the first one is going back to Techiman. That one will save them easily. But obviously, they are here in Accra.
They can't do anything.
There are some games they will struggle. There are some games they will find a way and win. But to be able to beat Basake means that the teams within their level, the teams that they can, like you get when I say teams
around
within
them,
their
yeah.
level.
And if you watch all the games they've played, the teams that are mostly at par with them, they compete.
Yes,
very
but
well.
they really don't play bad football.
Yeah.
You could see that if other teams were in their favor.
I always say their captain is one of the best players in the league right now, Emmanuel Boat.
Yes, and if you watch, and even I watched them against Dreams. You know when they beat Dreams?
Yeah, they beat Dreams.
That game, they were excellent.
Yeah.
But it's the consistency to play. So maybe today, the motivation will come. Next week, what they use to motivate them in new view. So that's it. If they can find the consistency to play.
That's the way, consistency.
They can be able
Let's
to
see what happens with them. Now they have about 9 points because they had 6 from the first round. So many are 9. The teams above them are not winning, and that is a motivating factor for them. But let's go into March day 19. We'll start off on Friday. Hearts of Folk will be playing Dreams FC. Hearts of Folk Dreams games. It's one of the fixtures that I don't like to predict at all. Because Dreams in from Krana, I don't know how Hearts of Folk struggle when they are playing Dreams FC.
Yeah.
I think Hearts of Folk should win this one, but as you said,
I don't know if it's a mentality issue. I don't know.
It's always difficult to predict Hearts of Folk versus Dreams FC. I don't know why. I really don't. This should be a win for Hearts of Folk. Since returning to the Legon Sports Stadium, it's been looking good for them. I'm expecting that to continue, and I think that Didi would want to get successive wins. How many times have they done that the first half of last season?
I think they did that twice. In the first
It's-
half of the season. Yeah.
The way the league is, if you get a run of games together, you'll be
Yeah,
on top.
yeah,
and
yeah,
you're on top,
yeah,
and you.
top.
No one is taking advantage of that, unfortunately.
Well, it'd be like John Entry come back.
Yeah. He played. He was the man of the match for
He scored, right?
their last game. I
He
think
could-
I
he could
remember.
be a threat for Heartful.
Yeah.
I told you, Dreams needed a goal scorer because if you watch them, they play the ball, but the kind of chances they miss. Remember their game against I think Kotoko, is it which one?
Kotoko.
That empty.
The empty goal.
He went past the
he
goalkeeper. Oh,
missed
come
some.
on. And that's the price you pay when you have a lot of young players in your team. But I think someone like Razak has really matured kind of well, and now he's scoring the goals. And then they needed the presence of Entry up front. He came back and he's really, really doing the good job. Dreams again, as you mentioned, Dreams against us has always been a game that is very close. Dreams always somehow finds a way to give Hasbrook a very tough. Even their first round, it's only one goal. Hasbrook gave them one goal, and even that goal was, I think, the first half they considered, and that was it. Hasbrook didn't really create a lot of chances. Dreams now has found their momentum. I think now they are beating everybody that they come their way, especially at the Tuba.
Didi Dramani said he had given Agbasi mental rest. Benjamin Asare should continue.
Yeah, Asare should
Impose-
continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, impose.
If Asare is
If
fit,
Asare
yeah.
doesn't continue, he can't go to the
If
World Cup.
Asare
Let's
is
be
fit,
realistic. He has to play.
See, if Asare is fit,
He should
plays. Like that is
Agbasi
it.
has to
He's the
understand.
See, he's not just the number one of Hasbrook. He's the captain of the team.
And there's no FA Cup too. So
Well,
don't
let's
know why
move
we are-
on to Bebieni, where Gold Stars have promised that Kotoko will leave Bebieni with no points.
it's
Big game.
possible.
First leg, Kotoko beat them, I think, 2-1
Yeah, at the Baba Yara
at the
Sports-
Baba Yara
yeah.
Stadium.
This will be
this
away.
time, dance back.
Dance back.
The last time Kotoko went there, they won by a goal to nil. It was the champion of champions, you remember.
Yeah.
Hamzata scored, but Gold Stars have promised to down Kotoko this weekend. Kotoko are not really playing well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's not as if they are playing well.
I
And the
think
goals are
after
not
the
coming. They are
6-1,
not really playing well.
I think they won 6-1 before the 0-0.
They won 6 against Bichim. Since then,
Yeah.
it's not really been good. The football they've played. And you know the funny thing, when most of their players were injured and Zito had to do with some of the under-20 players, they were playing some good football and it had a pattern to it. When the likes of Hilary Adabo returned, now football nothing.
It's the inconsistencies, as
The
we
seniors
talk
come
about.
now, everything's
Inconsistencies in the league for all the clubs, to be very honest with you. House of Folk have not even done consecutive wins more than twice.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Kotoko, I think they've done it 3 times or 4 times. It's not been good enough consistency for all the clubs. And the team that will take advantage of that will win the league. That's the truth. If you can put a run together of wins or not losing, you're going to win the league. Kotoko
Yeah.
would be smart to do
I
that.
think that's what has helped Medeama.
Yeah.
When it comes to just to chip in, that's what has helped Medeama. They've been a bit consistent. You get a draw away, home you win. You get another draw away, home you win. And yeah,
That's
like
all. Yeah, good.
few points ahead. For Kotoko, to be honest, I think last season I mentioned, see,
Yeah, I'll be surprised if they get a win against
Football
Gold
is
Stars
like
at the
dance
dance park.
park.
it will be
But these are the games that
It's a draw.
you can
Yeah,
never
you
know.
get-
It's a draw
Before
for
you
me.
know, then Kotoko have
I
picked
think
up.
the football that Kotoko have played. See, Adriana, Bibiani Gold Stars didn't start well,
Yeah,
but they've been a very good team. They found their mojo. They are winning some good results.
they've brought in a Swiss manager.
Yes, and they've been good. And also, they have a consistent squad.
Yeah.
That's one thing. The side that have a consistent squad, they had a bit of fatigue in the beginning of the season. Once they are done with the fatigue, the players are ready to play.
They couldn't cope with Africa and all that.
Yes.
Playing in, no, they couldn't cope with playing in Africa,
and playing
and
the
the
league.
traveling.
Because
because of-
you go Algeria camp, then you go
Stress.
Tamale, say you
They are
go play
unfortunate
Karela.
to-
And you're
to
not
be
going
playing
with the
that
flight
far
to.
north. Yeah.
so you see, but once they relax, they are comfortable. It's one of the well structured clubs in terms of
Do you
finances.
think if
and all.
Zito loses this game,
should
it could spell his end at Kotoko?
Oh, it shouldn't.
Because he spoke at the press conference and said if management wants him to walk away, he
It
will. But
shouldn't.
now he's focused on the.
if we'll be fair with
but
Zito,
see,
he has
that's-
had some injuries.
You know,
Safuduku, the PRO,
communication.
communications director for Kotoko, says that the current technical team have not been around for even a year, so they'll give them time. But Kotoko fans, Unimomo, they are saying that Charlie.
But see, football
You
is-
should not always
Almost
listen to the
always-
fans.
But Kotoko is one.
You should
Kotoko
know.
has. They always listen to the
No,
fans.
but wait, they don't listen to the fans. when it comes to making knee jerseys, they will blame the fans. But when they sold Amwa, did they go and listen to any fans? I'm
talking about
Fans are fickle.
reactionary
Their emotions
decisions,
are fickle.
like
They'll tell
sacking
you-
managers and all.
they'll
They
tell
listen
you-
to the
no,
fans.
they'll tell
Fans
you-
need the pressure.
They will tell you they are listening to the fans, but in principle, they didn't listen to any fan. The number of things Hasselhoff fans have said about their club, if they are listening to them, do you think that's what Hasselhoff will be?
See, I know Ghanaian clubs.
Didi would have left
I
by
know
now.
some Ghanaian clubs who use the fans to go even sack coaches at training ground.
That's what but you don't be saying it. You don't be saying that they listen to them. They won't do the Martin.
They won't do them until where then they use
But
fans
see,
as care of. So
Football, that's how football is. Because Hasselhoff, Kotoko's team was weakened. Immediately the management.
I still feel Zito is the right person.
he should.
But I'm saying that this Kotoko team was weakened. Immediately they sold Amwa. It's not, and I listened to the management, and it was as if they sold Amwa even before they told Zito.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you sell your best performing player in the team, and how do you expect the coach to manage?
Cope and
The whole country, Krampokra, we are fighting for a striker. You see, you don't get what it's not like another striker be there somewhere, your man go bring go. And I will turn player and work for Fraba. When was the last time the guys hit shot on target stuff? So you see, it's like the Kotoko team was a bit weakened. And now the coach has to, and that's coaching. Sometimes management take decisions in your face. But in terms of who can do their job, to be honest, I think Zito should.
Yeah, I think he's the perfect
because
man
one,
for
they're in the FA Cup, right?
They're
And
still in the competition.
It's not like when you bring another coach, the coach will be able to go and win the league.
No. He's not going to start over.
He's now going to build his motive. He will be able to get some.
And even with the league, they are just 6 points off the top from.
Yes, they can still compete.
But your team nations will be playing. They will be playing against Adriana. It's not an easy game at all. One of the best.
Dr.
teams.
Kwame Che complex.
Yeah, Dr. Kwame Che Sports Complex. Frimpong Manso, can he finally
I think it's
arrive
I think that
with a big win?
I think the team is getting its momentum. We managed to get a draw against
All Blacks.
Swedru.
I thought you would lose that game.
Yeah, everybody thought. But
That hostile atmosphere. My
Yeah.
goodness. I don't.
we managed to. Even we scored the goal
Yeah.
and they equalized in the 94th minute thereabout. But I think at home we need to be able to put ourselves together and get Adriana will come and give us a tough match. They have always been a side that have been stubborn. Last season they are one of the teams that defeated us at the Kwame Che Sports Complex. But I think Performance is gradually getting his boys together. And
Let's run through some of the fixtures quickly. Vision, the last 2 games, I thought they would lose against Adriana and lose against Samatex. They got a win against Adriana in Doma.
Yeah.
Then they got a draw.
I was surprised by that. Gianna losing
Yes.
position. Yeah.
This time they are playing at home against Medeama.
The league
Medeama
leaders
also want to continue their
at the
fan.
top.
Yeah.
That's a we. Yeah. So I think Medeama should continue that. But Vision are playing at home. That would be a tough one.
Finally, maybe Heart of Lions can get back to winning ways. They played about 6 games and not won. They are coming up against 11 Wonders. This is a game that.
The more we know, say, Papa, the summer.
I mean, you know,
Also, Kaisa,
like,
the school time.
but your effort would be extremely
those
furious
times,
if they
those times,
win
you're
the
both.
If Techima 11 won this,
No, those times you're both school team.
it means they'll survive the season.
Those times
to
you're
me.
both school team. Who coach need to be someone like now what tricky.
game. They say, born crowd, boy, it's me from here.
I was saying-
You go on here, San
I
Kaseko.
was Bashir for you. Say boys need to someone in ally 2-2 behind because at this point it looks like either he may even feel like if they lose or they don't get a win, the coach will start taking the players want to sabotage him. Because I think they should be able to get a good result. But if 11 Wonders wins this game or gets a draw,
They are surviving the
maybe
season.
they found something. But it's a game that obviously.
There's also that game where Young Apostles will play Hoho United. Hoho have sacked their coach, but it looks like they are also going down and down and down.
After promising
Promising
start
start to the season.
Yeah.
How United themselves, their problem has been simple. Consistent run of form, especially at home.
All the clubs, they are problems.
It looks like
Away,
it's a problem that cuts across.
Yeah.
No, you see, the consistent run of form I refer to is home consistent.
Yeah.
But when it comes to home consistent, a lot of clubs get that. If you want to survive the league, you need at least, even if away you're lucky now, you're dropping away are cool. But at home, you always have to make sure that you are getting the results. But the number of draws and defeats they've gotten at home is not really being the best.
Well, let's see what happens with that one. Let's take one final fixture. Samuel Bodu. I saw the Brekum Chelsea team and I was like, So how come they are in the drop zone? Because I guess
not bad,
Japan formerly of Asante Kotoko playing Tinedu.
Yeah.
I think he played his best game for a while. Even at Kotoko. So the fans were saying, Kotoko, he couldn't play like this. But the team looks very solid.
They don't have
so
a bad
what
team.
is like Samuel Boyd
Maybe he needs time.
But
Maybe he
it looks
needs
like
time.
they don't have a potent striker.
They don't have a
After
striker.
they sold Amankona.
That striking problem.
After they sold Amankona.
It cuts across.
Because
the
if
whole
they
league.
had, they would have beaten Kotoko. Trust me, they had good chances on the day.
Yeah.
So the striking,
problem.
has to do some camp. People should record this and send it to us. He has to do some camp, like
striking is a problem across the country.
Alizara has a goalkeeping
But
academy.
Dada also has a goalkeeping academy that
So
he
we don't have a
teaches.
striking academy.
No.
Someone just should do something like that.
But every young player playing feature ball says he's a midfielder.
But he has to select.
We
like
have to
5
be
boys.
intentional.
Select some
Otherwise,
5 boys,
we'll keep on
train
producing
them.
so many
And when we were
midfielders.
young and we were playing school football and Asare football, when you're a
Small
defender,
post.
that is where the girls like you. Because that one, boom, boom,
Boom, boom,
you-
boom. That's why you- hey.
Yeah, so when you
Slide
play,
on.
the girls will be hailing.
No, because-
so
but
we were all
But
defenders
see, on the
and
more
midfielders.
serious note, like Asamoah Gyan,
We have a striking problem.
he needs to at least.
The
get
Black
us some-
Stars doesn't
at least
even have a
Mmienu Krampo
a striker.
Yeah, I was coming to ask
The
you that.
Black
Your own
Stars.
Black Star, do you have a striker? You're
Maybe
talking
also
about the Ghana
Semenyo.
Premier. Who?
Semenyo.
Semenyo is not a
It's
number
not a
9.
striker. Oh.
Semenyo is not a number 9.
It's not a number 9.
It's the whole country now. Because we need this
Do you know
country.
your number 9 now?
Jordan.
Jordan are you?
Jordan is a number
And
9.
Jordan is not an out-and-out number
Strike-
9. Inaki Williams, I'll never trust him to be a number 9.
I Inaki no be number 9. Like Ghana, because
We don't have a striker.
Number 9.
We don't.
See, this country we need wing back, like left.
Samoa
wing
Gyan,
back.
Matthew
Obi
Amma,
Obo
we don't
left
have
back,
anyone
left,
like that.
Left and right. We said that Nibi as a country.
Like Harrison Afumo type.
And a right back, so you Nibi. It's a country boy, and I'm kind of saying striker.
I said Tariq.
Boy, and saying.
Well, 3 live games on
Serious,
TV3 and on your TV. We start on Friday, Heart to Folk Dreams FC 3:30. Then on Saturday, BBN Gold Stars Asante Kotoko at the Dance Park. You'll be live as well. Sunday, Nations FC. You go Kumasi. They are going to meet you for that. So Nations would also be in action against Adriana. It's also 3:30 on Sunday. My name is Mutale Akubu Texu Selassie, and this has been the Rough Tackle podcast. So for those of you who can't watch the game on TV, you can just log on to adesaplus.com and catch the stream. And even our YouTube page, Ghana Premier League, you can watch the games as well. See you after match day 19.